You know, if you're watching Wheel of Fortune, you're trying to answer the question together. So I feel like that could be more of a family time and not counted in your media time, because I think that might tighten things up a lot, where you'll just be like, we can never watch movies together again. I mean, baseball takes forever. I love it, but it's a long game. So you just want to make sure that your kids are not mindlessly watching just 70 hours of YouTube videos. And you want to have a video game free day. Pick a day where you're like, no, it's just not an option. This is not what we're doing. We're not going to be on the iPad all day. We're not going to be playing video games all day. We're going to be doing things. Go do stuff. Go do the things. And honestly, when you put your kids to bed, I don't really care what you do. You can totally play video games. You're grown-ups. If you want to sit in bed and play video games, have at it. I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. But you do want to make sure that you kind of nix it for a day at least for your kids. And kids are going to get angry again. And there's a big difference between that eye roll, which I cannot get mad at because I was the queen of eye rolls once upon a time. And they may storm off, which is honestly wonderful, good. Go be mad. You can be mad. I'm not going to tell you not to feel. But if they are screaming at you, how could you? You know, Emily's mom lets her play video games all day, and Jason's dad lets her watch YouTube like forever. First of all, we don't really know if that's true or not, so we can't really buy that. But if they're screaming at you about technology, about videos, about video games, about the iPad, the iPhone, that kind of says to me that they can't quite handle it. And I would say you need to close it. And if you don't know what closing means, that is a school term, and it means that we're going to put that away. That's not going to be available for you. Because if you can't handle something, then you can't have that thing. And again, while you can be annoyed at me for putting it away and taking, you know, saying like you need to actually breathe fresh air and go play, you might be annoyed at me, but if you're screaming at me, that addiction is too tight. Like you need a break from that. And it's also making you speak to me in unkind ways, like for like 20 minutes. But again, just like before, if they are going to be clear, hey, listen, if you're screaming at me, this is going to be closed and I'm not going to talk about this. You are screaming at me and I might have to walk away now. So you want to be clear. Again, your kids are not going to be like, wow, amazing parenting. Thank you so much. But that's not what this is about. It's not your job to make your kids happy. And I actually have on the sheet I gave you a blog all about how it's not your job to make your kids happy all the time. It's your job to be mentors, to mentor kids so that they are problem solvers, that they're creative, that they're thoughtful, that they're quirky, but also that they're, you know, productive members of the society and don't freak out when they don't get to do something, because we know those grown-ups, they do exist. I've met a few. So this is what's really important about closing things, and this goes for anything that you might end up closing. Once something is closed, it cannot be earned back. Because what happens is your kids figure out super fast that if they can earn it back, it's like, wait a minute, I can do whatever I want at any time. And all I have to do is like be good, which is not a word I really use, but be good for like 20 minutes. I get that thing back and I can just go on with my day. So once it's closed, it has to be closed. Now you want to think about that then. So if you close something, you don't want to say, there will be no TV in this house for the next 2 weeks. That's not going to work out.